This is Stefan with Rock Jumper Birding Adventures. Today I've come east of Cheyenne, Wyoming into the remnant shortgrass prairie and agricultural areas of the southeast corner of the state. In particular, I'm looking for mountain plover. This rare and declining shorebird can be really tricky to find since it blends in well with its environment and also likes vast open expanses. This is also a very little birded corner of the state, so it will be really interesting to see what we can find, and I'm glad you can join me. In order to find mountain plovers, we're going to need quite a bit of patience, some luck, and of course, a good scope. So let's see whether we can find any. While looking for mountain plovers, we drove past a small group of trees and discovered a great horned owl nest. We'll take a quick closer look, we don't want to get too close, and then we'll continue with our search for mountain plovers. Luck with mountain plovers in this particular location, but we're going to need some perseverance. So we'll pack up, drive around some of these remnant prairies and agricultural areas, and see whether we can find them elsewhere. It's a warm, although windy, late April day. We are in perfect mountain plover habitat. There are quite a few pronghorns out there, but these shorebirds can be really tricky to find. Local farmers actually have a nickname for them called the ghost bird because they seem to be able to just disappear into nowhere. In fact, most often they just sit down and remain really still and rely on their light brown and sandy colored upper parts to blend in with their environment. Two weeks prior to our mountain plover search, we discovered the swift fox that was enjoying a rare sunny day while there was still snow on the ground. This is a locally rare mammal, and we were really glad to see it. Mountain plover is a bit of a misnomer. They have not much to do with mountains, but they prefer agricultural areas in the winter, and during the nesting season they breed from southern Canada into New Mexico on shortgrass prairie. They're a classic prairie species alongside prairie dogs, American bison, and pronghorn. Unfortunately, due to habitat loss, they've declined by about 80%, making them much more difficult to find. So we're going to keep looking along another side road here and see whether we can get lucky. Behind me is an active black-tailed prairie dog colony, one of the companion species of mountain plovers. I didn't find any plovers here, but I did find large numbers of McCowns and chestnut-colored longspurs, and I'm going to set out to see whether I can film some or take some photos. Absolutely incredible hundreds of longspurs, mostly McCowns, but many chestnut-collared longspurs mixed in too. Longspurs are quite amazing. When they land on the ground, they creep around mouse-like and are very difficult to see. And these birds were reluctant to sit up in the strong wind, but there were some great views to be had. So let's go see whether we can find some mountain plovers. Here's a nice section of native prairie. As you can see, there's a bit of a rainstorm brewing on the horizon. So we hope we can stay ahead of that and still get to see some plovers. After much scanning and searching, we finally got lucky and found some mountain plovers. I got some right here in the scope. There's a pair over here in one of the horse pastures, and actually another pair right across the road in a fallow field. So it's absolutely awesome to finally get lucky after we searched through many fields, and we're gonna watch them for a while and then try to get a little closer, see whether we can get some video or maybe some photos. At the end, after a lot of searching, I ended up with great views of mountain plovers, hundreds of longspurs as a bonus. It was a great day out here in southeast Wyoming. Until next time, stay safe, stay well, and I hope to see you in the field as soon as possible.